Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, 14th day of October, which is the 12th day of Tishrei. Sorry about that. And here we're going to tell you some more laws about sukkahs. If you want to fulfill the eating in sukkah to the maximum degree, there is a very praiseworthy level that you could try to reach, which is to try to have absolutely no eating at all except in the sukkah, the whole entire sukkahs. That means even if you want to drink a water, you go into the sukkah to have the drink. If you want to have some fruit, you go inside of the sukkah to have those fruit. That's the highest level. That's the one I'm starting with. And it's considered very praiseworthy if you could manage to do that. That is, have all your drinks and all your fruit and all your snacks and everything inside of the sukkah. That's considered very praiseworthy if you can accomplish that. But you don't have to do that. The bare minimum is that anytime you're eating a slice of bread, like an egg size of bread, you should go into the sukkah for that. Anytime you're having a piece of cake or two, you should go into the sukkah for that. If you're having water or fruit, you are allowed to have them outside of the sukkah in any amount. It's just that I had started with the most praiseworthy level, which is eating absolutely everything in the sukkah. But really, technically, fruit and water, fruit and drinks can be had outside of the sukkah, and generally for a nice size of bread, a nice size of cake, then you go inside the sukkah. For wine, you don't have to drink your wine in the sukkah unless it's a large amount of wine. And Leishev Basukah, the special bracha that you say for living in the sukkah, we only say that for moments of eating. If you're gonna go in there and sleep overnight, you don't make a bracha for that. You only make a bracha for eating inside of the sukkah, and it's only for eating things like mazonos, like cake, pretzels, etc., or bread. Those are the two things which get the bracha of Leishev Basukah. If you need a place to daven, shul is still the appropriate place to daven, just like it is all year round. If for whatever reason you're not going to shul, then yeah, it would be okay to daven and nice to daven in the sukkah, but shul is still your best choice. When you do the mitzvah of the Esrog and Lulav in the morning, it is a good idea, if possible, to do that mitzvah inside of the sukkah. When saying Havdalah, it is a good thing to try to say the Havdalah inside of the sukkah, if possible. Now, if it starts to rain and you are sleeping in the sukkah, any amount of rain, as soon as it wakes you up, you just could go inside if you want to. As soon as you're getting a little bit wet and the rain is interrupting your sleep, you're allowed to go inside. If it stops raining in a little while, you don't have to go back out in the middle of the night. Once it interrupts your sleep and forces you indoors, you go indoors, enjoy your sleep inside the rest of the night. For food, the rule is that you're considered free from the sukkah when there's enough rain coming down to ruin your food, like your soup is getting watery. Or you're terribly uncomfortable, either one. Once that happens, then you are allowed to step out and continue your eating inside of the sukkah. The first 2 nights of sukkahs, and in Israel only on the first night. In America, anywhere outside of Israel, the first 2 nights are treated like the first night in Israel. But anyway, on those special nights, you're supposed to try to eat in the sukkah no matter what. So if you come home from shul and it's raining, you're supposed to wait until you get a chance. Hopefully it stops within a little while and then you go out and you do your meal and everything. But you can't always accomplish that. So if you can't accomplish that, then you wait. And if you're waiting a long time and it's still raining, then you speak to your rabbi, because really, technically speaking, you're supposed to wait like all the way till like midnight for the rain to stop. But sometimes that's not possible because of the guests and the little children or whatever. So speak to a rabbi in advance to know your parameters about, well, I have these and these guests coming over and it's going to be a steady rain all night long. What should I do? They might tell you in certain circumstances, just go out, make kiddush in the rain. uh, get it done. Have a little bit of something to eat in the sukkah, and then finish the meal inside of the sukkah. You only have to do that on the first 2 nights outside of Israel and on the first night in Israel. All other times, if it's raining and it's ruining the meal, you can just be indoors without any guilt whatsoever. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos, and log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.